Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm joined by a special guest. So we thought we'd film a most likely to. It was really hard to decide what we was going to film because there were so many ideas, but we thought we'd go with this one. So if you do have any requests of videos that we can do together, then leave them below so we have some other ideas for future videos. So as you can tell by the title, this is a most likely to. So I've got a few questions and we are just going to outside of paper whichever person we think is most likely to. Who is most likely to give all their money to charity? This one's actually really hard. I actually don't know. I don't only say me because I have donated charity in the past, right? I'm not saying you haven't. No. But that's why I said me, because I have donated to charity in the past. I don't know if you have. Apart from like at school when you do like children in need. Yeah,
like I do have like donated to charity and stuff, but I feel like you would do it more, if that makes sense.
Maybe. Most likely to order a pizza within the next 24 hours. This literally goes without question. Me. Like, it does not take long to convince me to order anything, whether it's a pizza or a Chinese. Does not take long to convince me. Most likely to have 1 million followers on social media.
I'd say you, because obviously you've got the YouTube channel stuff, so more people go onto that and then follow you on other social medias.
Well, I was going to say me, but then I sat and thought, well, I'm not really getting very far and I've been doing this for about 3 years. So I said Olivia because she's actually really talented and we've been looking at her TikToks because she doesn't put them on her actual TikTok, she saves them as a draft. And they're actually really good and you'll be surprised at how talented she actually is. So that's why I said you, because I feel like you're more talented. I don't feel like I've got really any talent, to be honest. Who's most likely to cancel plans at the last second?
I say this because not like you just cancel them just because you don't want to go. It's more you have like a valid reason, like maybe one of the children's sick or you're ill. So you don't just say, oh, I can't bother, I'm not going to do it, so you don't do it. You have to have like a valid reason to.
I feel like the only reason I said me is because when you've got 2 kids, if you have kids, you will understand what I mean. Like, you do sit there and consider cancelling because it takes you that long to leave the house. So in that sense, that is one of the reasons why I cancel plans. If I'm feeling insecure and I know I'm going somewhere and I don't feel great about myself, that's another reason. Or if I'm having a really bad day and I'm in a bad mood, that's another reason I cancel. But Olivia literally never cancels plans. She's so easygoing, you can ask her anything and she'll just go and do it.
Basically.
Who is most likely to be the first one to die in a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know. Sorry, love.
Well, I said me because I'm really stupid and I can imagine myself in that situation. Could you not? I could imagine myself in that situation and I'd be literally helpless. I feel like you'd be really clever and manage to survive it and I'd probably be dead within the first 10 seconds.
I mean, I'll try and protect you, don't worry.
I've been trying to protect myself.
I said you because I think you're stupid, just because I don't think you survive very long. That's it really.
Who is most likely to live in a big city?
I don't know. You again. I literally said you for every single question.
I'd only say me because I've always spoke about wanting to live in a city, whereas you've never really spoke about it, apart from obviously like you go to Brighton and things. Apart from that, you haven't really spoke about ever like being interested in moving to the city.
I don't think I'd like it in a city because I like being in like quiet places.
Yeah.
So I think a city would be like a big thing for me. Whereas obviously you talk about it a lot, so I feel like you'd like it better.
Most likely to forget their wallet/purse at a shop. I lose it all the time, don't I? Like, I could literally have something in my hand and I'll still declare that I've lost it.
So sometimes you can be very forgetful because obviously you have the children, so you've got the pushchair and stuff, and then sometimes you might just like forget to pick it up as you leave. So then you might be like, and I have to go back in, and that's awkward.
When you've got so much to get, it is hard. Right. We're getting a little bit juicy now, just because I couldn't really find the interesting questions, so I feel like this is a little bit interesting. Most likely to get pregnant after a one-night stand and keep the baby.
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, go with me.
I'd only say you because I don't ever think I'd have a one night stand. I'm not saying you would.
I don't think I would, but
I couldn't see you ever getting rid of a baby.
no. I wouldn't get rid of a baby no matter like where it came from.
Most likely to get offended by a joke. Can get really offended easily, but it does depend on my mood. Like if I'm in a really good mood, I'll probably just like brush it off, but if I'm in a really bad mood, it'll really get to me. So most likely take a joke seriously 90% of the time.
Yeah. I said B just because like I feel like sometimes you can get offended by things, but like you say,
I feel like you don't really get offended by much, really.
Not really.
I feel like opinions don't really
No,
harm you.
not really bothered.
Most likely to go a week without shower. Why did you say you?
I don't know, like I wouldn't like not have a wash altogether, but a shower, because sometimes I'm just like, you know, you don't want one, and you just like, so I feel like I could go a long time without having one.
I feel like my reason is just because I don't get a lot of time. You say you're going to do something, you don't do it.
Yeah.
Most likely to be sad over an animal's death. I'm just saying you for the pure fact that she has so many pets. Like, you literally think you're entering pets at home when you go to her house, because she genuinely does have so many pets. And I don't really tend to own any pets, just because the sad truth is I don't like pets dying on me, so that's why I don't have any. But she's got so many pets, that's why I said you.
I said me because obviously I have lost pets. Obviously I've got quite a lot of them. I have. So obviously I've experienced it, and it was obviously quite an upsetting thing. So it does affect you quite a lot.
I can't ever take anything seriously. Most likely to end up in prison. This goes without saying, really.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's both of us, to be fair. I'm gonna go with you.
I'm going with me because I'm not like a violent person, like in that sense, but like if I feel like something's wrong, like I will say it, and I don't take crap. But in your terms, I feel like you're really nice. I feel like she won't say something unless she absolutely has to,
Yeah.
because I feel like you do like to keep the peace. So 100%, like, especially with myself as a kid, I just see myself going to prison. I can honestly imagine. I honestly can't imagine myself going to prison. Like, I don't even know what for. I feel like it could be anything.
I feel like it would be something like causing an argument or something, but like you don't really cause arguments.
I start arguments, I feel like, maybe. Who is most likely to get cheated on? Sorry, have you ever been cheated on before?
I have, yeah.
I feel like that's why, because I feel like I can remember a time when you have.
Yeah.
Which is why I feel like you would, but then again I feel like I probably would as well, but I feel like you more than me.
Yeah.
Not in like any specific way, like to be horrible or anything, but
No.
I don't know, I just feel like because you've experienced it, I've not really experienced it. So I feel like that's why I'd probably say you're more likely to. And I feel like you're just too nice. I feel like people take advantage of that.
Yeah. I feel like, obviously, I've been through it before. I wouldn't say that I would be cheated on right now with the person I'm with, but you just never know.
Who is most likely to be friend zoned after a terrible kiss? I feel like me, just because I feel like I have been quite unlucky in love before I met Dylan, and nobody really liked me. So that's why I'm saying me, because I do feel like I probably would be friend zoned.
I feel like I've been friend zoned a lot, so that's why I say me, because, you know, shit happens.
Who is most likely to remain a virgin until marriage? I could definitely see you staying a virgin until you're married, 100%.
I could see it, because I just feel like I'd probably just not want to do it until after marriage and stuff, so
I feel like you're more so, like, in a way, if you know who Jess Conti is, I feel like you really remind me of her.
Yeah.
Like, she's really nice, she's really sweet, she's really innocent. I feel like that would be you. Who is most likely to become the wealthiest? I'm just saying you just for the simple fact that you're really good with money.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you, like, even if you wasn't in like a really high paid job, say I was in a higher paying job than you, I still feel like you'd be the wealthiest because you're really good at saving your money.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm really not. I kind of live to the limit of, if I see something, I kind of tell myself you're going to live once and get it. Whereas she's really, really sensible with her money.
Yeah. I said you just because I think that like with all the things you do, because like you might make money off things and stuff like that. So I feel like that's why you might be the wealthiest.
Who is most likely to use a fake ID to get into a club? I don't really drink, so I don't feel like I can see myself doing that. I don't feel like you'd really need to, because you already look older than you are.
Yeah.
But I feel like if any of us are likely to, it's probably going to be you.
Yeah. Again, because you don't really drink, so I don't see the point. Like, I don't see why you would want to. If that makes sense.
It seems a bit confusing though, doesn't it? Because I'm the youngest, so you'd think... Well, I'm the youngest. I'm the oldest, but I look a lot younger than I am, and she looks older than me. Everyone always assumes that she's older than me, which is actually a year younger because she looks older. So in that sense, that's why you'd probably think, well, it'd probably be me. But because I don't drink, I'd probably say you.
Yeah.
Not that you need to.
No.
Who's most likely to live the longest? I'm just saying live for the pure fact that I get poorly a lot more than you do, I'd say. I feel like you're quite a well person, whereas a lot of the time there's always something wrong with me. So I feel like in that sense she'd live longer because I feel like generally you're probably a more healthier person than I am.
Same Katrina, because I just feel like sometimes I don't do very sensible things. I mean, I'm quite a sensible person, but sometimes I don't do sensible things, and that could end up being dangerous in certain situations. So yeah, I could die.
Who is most likely to marry into a royal family? I could see you in a position that Meghan Markle was in.
Yeah.
I honestly could. I couldn't really see you in a Kate situation, but I could definitely see you in a Meghan situation, 100%.
I said me just because I feel like
You've been way more lucky in love than I've been.
I just feel like me because I feel like maybe again I might fit in. I feel like I'd fit in more and like better with them. No offense.
Wow.
No offense, I love you.
Sorry, I've upset the royal family by the looks of it. I'll be a disgrace. Who's most likely to get a stalker? I feel like, because obviously I do social media quite a lot, I feel like it would be me, because I do get a few random messages here and there from some like really weird people, so that's why I'd probably say me.
I said you just for pure reason that officers. I just feel like sometimes she gets weird messages from people, and that might like escalate into something.
We're gonna do one more most likely to. I'm gonna try and find a good one. Who is most likely to be sensitive? I cry at anything, don't I? Like anything. Like if I see somebody cry, I'm crying. If a pet dies, I'm crying. If it's a really cute scene in a movie, I'm crying. I'm always crying basically, so it would be me because I'm really sensitive. Anything makes me cry and it's actually really embarrassing.
Yeah. I was going to say you because I feel like you're just quite emotional sometimes in certain situations, as she said. So I feel like that's why.
I feel like you hold your emotions in quite well. Like she's really good at like, I wouldn't really say you keep things in, but like you, what's the word?
I just like hide how I'm feeling sometimes.
Yeah, not in like a bad way, but like you quite, I wouldn't say you're like overly sensitive. No. Like you feel things, but you don't necessarily like cry all the time like me. So for most of this video, Olivia might have been going like this.
So I apologise for that.
So we're sorry about that, but we hope you guys did enjoy. It was really hard to find some questions. I tried to make them juicy, but then I tried to make them appropriate for my channel as well, because this is a family channel. So I didn't want to put questions on here that was not appropriate, because there were a lot of questions on there that were not appropriate for my channel. So we hope you guys did enjoy. If you do have any video recommendations, then do let me know, because we do love filming together and I feel very confident filming in front of her. And the last time we filmed together was Butlins, which was a month ago now, so we've not seen each other in a month since we went to Butlins, which is crazy. It's near the end of October, nearly 2 months realistically.
Yeah, it has been 2 months.
So I have just hit 300 subscribers, which to some people probably isn't anything, but my goal is to reach 500 by the end of the year. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel, because majority of the people that actually watch my channel are not subscribed. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please smash a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd be extremely grateful. And if you haven't already, click the notification bell to notify every single time I upload a video, and I'll see you on my next video.